Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, and welcome to a very special bunq update 14. Obviously, as you can see, we're not in the beautiful theater in Amsterdam as we usually are. Rather, we're at our bunq office in Amsterdam, and we are going to treat you to a very special bunq update. Because we figured it would be super cool to share one of the age-old traditions that we have at bunq with you. It's called the bunq Weekly. As you can see, some of our colleagues are already started. At the end of every week, on Fridays, we join together in the club to share all of the highlights and all of the cool stuff in the upcoming weeks with each other. It's really exciting because it is the first time any non-bunq employee gets to witness this and experience this. So I'm very excited. Are you? Join me. Hey everyone. Thank you. That's great. Now, obviously, this is a very special weekly. Normally, I don't get this applause. It's normally twice as much. I mean, let's be honest. Anyway. Anyways, we're all very excited because this is the very first bunq Weekly that we're going to share with a lot of bunq fans watching from home. Everyone watching from home, a very warm welcome from all of us. Thank you for watching. Now, to take you through the highlight of the past week, it has been something that we have been working very, very, very hard on for a long time. Yes, I see some people nodding for some late nights. Yeah, I know. By the way, for anyone watching from home, this is an interactive session. You get to ask whatever question you want, both for the people at home as well as here. As with any other weekly, we have a YouTube channel. I believe we had the screen there. Yes, there it is. There it is. So post whatever question you want, and my lovely assistant Ollie will read out your questions, and I will answer them. Ollie. Cool. So, Ollie. So, what is this thing we have been working so hard on for the past months, really? Well, it is the same thing we have always been working on to make life easy, to raise the bar on what a bank can be and to set the standard. We did it with Fee 1 when we launched as the first greenfield banking permit in 35 years. Yes, thank you. When we launched with a fully digital onboarding so that you didn't have to go to the bank branch, you didn't have to wait for the account manager, you didn't have to fill in all that paperwork, you could just download the app, fill in your details, and be ready to go. We did it with Fee 2, that became the de facto standard of... Okay, somebody had a beer. Somebody had a beer. One beer, I said. This is your second. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. We did it with Fee 2, that has become the beautiful design that we have all experienced for the past couple of years. The beautiful platform upon which we have built so many amazing things, so many great features that make life easy, that help you save time. And I dare to say that we are raising the bar again, and tonight we will take a quantum leap forward, because tonight I am very excited to show you a completely new, totally rebuilt bunq Fee 3. Now, before I do, I have to say I am so grateful to be surrounded by so many amazing bunkers. I know you all worked so super hard, and I am truly proud of you, of what we have accomplished during the past months, and I'm really excited to show everyone the results. But before we go there, I would love to say, applause for yourself. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay, so let me grab my phone and I hope it'll work on the screen. Yes, there we are. So this new version is a total new redesign. It looks absolutely beautiful, you'll see in a second, but it also makes life easy, both for existing users as well as new. So I'm going to start, as many people these days start, as a new user, because bunq is growing like crazy. So I'm going to go to the App Store. There we go. And love that rating, by the way, 5 stars. Thank you, people. Get it? Okay, there we go. Open. And here we are, the first screen of the total new design. It reads, explore to adore, money is to make life easy, liberate your mind from the burden of traditional banking. Welcome to the bank of the free. Who doesn't want to start exploring after this? But before we do, as you might recall, our sign-up process was already better than the paperwork you had to do, but it was still a couple of screens, right? We improved it greatly. So you need to pay attention. This is a new user, fresh download. Pay attention. Let's see how long this takes. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, boom, we're in. That is it. That is it. New user, tap on Start to Explore, and you can start to use it. Now, as of tonight, this means there are no more excuses for your friends not to sign up anymore. They can just download it and start using it right away. And I have to say, this is absolutely beautiful. Ollie is laughing. Do we have some questions?
We have quite some comments online, which I really appreciate, guys. But unfortunately, we don't have any questions at the moment, Ali. It's not quite clear.
That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is. Cool. Now let me take you through the app. You will see in the top 3 dials that look absolutely beautiful. These dials indicate all of the benefits you get with bunq. You get to save time, you get to save money, and you get to save CO2. When you tap on one of these tiles, you see a beautiful breakdown in how this number came to be. In the future, we're working on some super exciting things that will give you some help with tips and hints on how to save more time, money, and CO2. But that's something for later. Any questions about the dials or about the new screen so far? Still clear? Easy, right? Oh,
Well, do I have
Thijs.
a bank account now?
Say what?
Do you have a bank account now?
Well, so Thijs is asking, I'll repeat because he doesn't have a microphone, do I have a bank account now? Well, no, you don't. You have a bunq account. And depending on your wants and needs, we will do all the magic in the backend to give you whatever type of account you ask for. So, which brings me to this beautiful, colorful button on the bottom. Because we figured, and we know this from our research, we know this from our feedback, we know this from all of the questions and all of the close contact we have had with bunq users. For new users, bunq can be a little bit overwhelming. We have so many features, we have so many cool things, there were just too many buttons. So we worked very hard and we condensed all of these buttons into one beautiful button in the bottom. So all you have to do whenever you want something, tap on the plus and you will get to choose whatever you want. Now, let me ask you a question. After this Corona business is over, what is the first thing everybody has on their mind? Travel, right? And the beautiful thing is, if you travel with a beautiful travel card, you get to save 3% and spend 3% more on the cool things you actually like. Well, let me show you how that works. All you need to do is save 3% on your next trip with the eye-catching travel card. You tap on it. Every month we save users quite a big amount of money. You enter your name, because the card needs to be in your name, accept the terms and conditions, enter a birth date. Obviously, I'm not going to tell my real birthday. Girl never tells. Okay, let's go. Tap next. And here we go. You have a travel account and a card. Really, really, really nice. And if you go on a holiday with your friends, family, or partners, you can easily keep track of who pays what. Just tap on the plus, go to keep track of group expenses automatically, create a slice group, select some of your friends. As you can see, this is quite the group. So, yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to go on a holiday with the Queen, right? Absolutely beautiful. Tap on create, and boom, you have a slice group. And because sign up is now so easy, even if they're not part of bunq, they can just get started within 20 seconds. Any questions on this screen so far?
So Ali, we've had one question, more about yourself rather than the screen. The first thing is, what is your real birthday? This one is coming from Joss Plays.
I could tell you, but then I won't.
The second question we have, coming from Maximilian from Germany, is can they use a card straight away after getting one of these accounts?
That is a great question. Yes, you can. We immediately create this card, add MasterCard. It's a fully usable MasterCard. You can add it to Apple Pay or Google Pay. You're good to go. And if you want to order it physically, you just go into the cards menu, you tap on get a physical copy, and you will get it in your home within a week or two, tops.
Cool. Thank you very much for sharing.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, the camera. Okay. You got me confused. You got me confused. I thought this was a weekly only.
No Corbin, it's not you.
Super confusing. Okay. Now let me show you the profile screen. It's the third tab on the bottom. It allows you to customize bunq to your wants and needs in whichever way you want. So let's go there. You will immediately see that here you can see the insights, so that categorizes all of your payments automatically, so you can save up to 10% every month just by knowing what you spend your money on. Obviously, this is a new account and I haven't spent anything, so it is still empty. But I would like to draw your attention to the add-ons installed in the top left corner, because I think this is one of the really, really cool things of bunq. The nice thing is that because bunq is so technically advanced, we have a fully fledged API that is real-time, which is a dream for developers, and they can develop all kinds of cool add-ons that help you make life easy. So all you need to do is tap on it, and it'll be loading. There we go. So you see you can have a Moneybird connection, you can use bunq desktop. I love that guy, by the way. Great coder. Well done. Yeah. You can do auto export, you can do auto VAT, all things you would like to do. So you just tap on it, you get it, you can use it. Okay, that is it. By the way, if you're a developer, you just saw this, you got inspired, start typing right away, and maybe if your stuff is good enough, we'll include it in that list. It'll be really cool for all the bunkers to use your stuff. Any questions about this screen?
Well, first of all, Ali, we do have a question from home. It's from FBNXO. Good name. Can I use the normal card in the whole of Europe, or do I need a travel card for this?
You can use the normal card in the whole of Europe. It depends a little bit. So let me give you a little bit of background on cards. A long, long time ago, there were many card schemes. They didn't always work together. You had local card schemes. In the Netherlands, we had, I believe, PIN or something. In Germany, you still have their local thing. And these slowly got combined into basically MasterCard on one end and Visa on the other. You still have American Express, but, you know, who really uses that? So,
American who?
Oh, you do? Oh, that's one. Yeah, that's one. Leave it to the crazy Brit to do crazy things. Okay, so basically you have MasterCard and Visa, and these have two sets of cards. One is Maestro, and the equivalent in Visa, which I forgot the name of, and one is MasterCard and the equivalent of Visa, which is Visa. These systems, in about 90-ish% of the time, work together, but not always. I don't know who thought of that, but it's a fact of life. It has nothing to do with bunq. It has to do with the card schemes. Maestro cards work with Maestro terminals, MasterCards work with MasterCard terminals, and these both cards work on terminals that support both. 90-something% support both, some terminals support one, other terminals support the other. But let me tell you what the cool thing of bunq is, FBXNOX. The cool thing is that, say what?
It's Elon Musk's son.
Oh, it's Elon Musk's son. The cool thing with bunq is that with bunq Premium, you have up to 3 cards included, so you can just get all the cards you need and be good wherever you go. Does that answer the question?
Yes, it does. But we also have another hot topic on the YouTube comments, guys. So thank you for bringing it up, because multiple people have brought it up now. A lot of people are asking about verification.
Yes.
Through this process. They're saying no KYC, or what about verification? What can you say to respond to that?
Yeah, that is a very interesting question. So, obviously, bunq is a bank, and we abide by all rules and regulations. But we do things very smart. So, depending on how you use the app, and what you use it for, you will need to verify in different phases. So this might be nothing at all, this might be entering your phone number, this might be entering your email, this might be making a copy of your passport. It all depends on how you use bunq. Yeah?
And I think let's just end with a really nice comment. Dennis says, I'm 14, how can I look like Ali when I grow up?
Oh, Jesus. Oh man, that's so cute. Don't look like me, Dennis. Look better than me. You can do better, I can promise you. Okay, cool, which brings me to the final tab. And this is a really exciting tab, because as we're sitting here and people are watching from home, I think we can all agree that being part of bunq is something very, very special. And because it is so special, many people, users, bunkers, share their excitement and their experiences with bunq with each other through social media. And so I am really excited to announce that in the Us tab, as of tonight, you will get a beautiful overview of all mentions of bunq on Instagram. Let me show you how it looks. There we go. It is loading. I mean, this is very pretty, right? Really nice. So, M. Ventura, tell me, what hashtag is this again?
It's going to be hashtag bunq
Hashtag bunq. Okay. That's an easy one. We went back and forth on this between bunq and Bank of the Free. If you feel particularly strong about one of the two, now is a really good time. For now, it's bunq. Okay, cool.
We'll let you know on social media.
Yes, yes. You will notice in the top, the 3 dials have some other sets of numbers. So this, I'll take you through them because they're really cool. The 440 million is the total amount of money that users have deposited. But when you tap on it, you can see all of the preferences you get to do in our freedom of choice option. At bunq, as the only bank in the world, you get to choose what you do or don't do with your money. And here you can see the breakdown with all users combined. Then, the number of trees planted. Now, this is obviously super cool because we have announced, I think, about 6 weeks ago, we planted 200,000 trees. The real number is higher now. I won't disclose it yet because it's going to be a surprise. But I think the one thing that is so nice about the trees is when you share it with your friends, family, or partners, just multiplying that green effect. And so as of tonight, we are launching something really, really, really cool, something I've been looking forward to for a long time because we built it quite some time ago, but they didn't let me release it until tonight. Okay, so let me tap on trees. And you can see create a tribe. A tribe is a group of friends that come together to multiply their trees, and then you get to compete with one another within the tribe, but also between tribes. So let me create one. Create tribe. Let's call it bunq tribe, since we're all here anyway. Yep. Tap on next. My illicit group of friends. Let's invite them all. Create. And there we go. You can see, and this is really cool, this tribe is actually the #1 tribe we have right now. We're the #1. with a mere 0 trees. So if you want to beat us, now is the time. Now is the time. So let me go back to the main screen. Okay, cool. Ollie, hit me. Any questions so far?
In terms of tribes, the first question is, can I be in more than one tribe?
No. That's not how it works. Like in the old ages, once you commit to a tribe, you're in that tribe. Yeah. That's it. There's no cherry picking. Anything else, or should I move on? Say what, Art?
Can you get kicked out?
Can you get kicked out of a tribe? Well, I don't know the answer to that, but I think in your particular tribe, maybe. Maybe.
How many people can be in a tribe?
How many people can be in a tribe? Well, that's for me to know and for you to find out. Invite as many friends as you can. Let's see when we hit the limit. Cool. So let me take you to the final piece of tonight, something I'm very passionate about, because I think one of the cool things of bunq is that we all contribute to a better world, both within these walls at bunq, as well as our users at home. And so tonight we are launching something that will really make life easy, that will really make it easy for you to collect funds for anything you deem important. So let's imagine you want to improve the neighborhood playground where children play, where people have fun. You can set up something we have come to call a common goal to easily collect money for that goal. And bunq will make sure that all of the donated money gets to the IBAN you provide. So all you need to do is tap on total donated and then create a common goal. Create a goal. Let's make the playground great again, just to... You can use smileys. Let's go. I don't know. I thought you could... the keyboard is... This is an Apple bug, ladies and gentlemen, not bunq. Okay, let's go for other smileys. There we go. Let's tap on next. What's the neighborhood playground? Hope I don't hit the maximum limit of characters. Tap on next. Let's enter the IBAN that collects all of the funds. Oh, there we go. Paste it. Paste it. Yes. Tap next. Boom, the common goal is created, and now you can share this goal with all of your friends and neighborhood people and whatever you want. Really cool. So, any questions on the common goals or on anything else we showed tonight? Anyone except for Thijs? I'll say Alessandro.
Can also non-bunq users contribute to the goal?
Can also non-bunq users contribute to the goal? Yes, they can, if they have money. They can transfer it through normal bank payments, they can use the credit card, they can use online payments, whatever they want. They can all donate for that beautiful playground. Cool. Other questions?
Can I donate to anything?
Yes. Yes, so we will clearly show you the IBAN to which the monies will get transferred, and you can pick whatever you want, whatever is important to you. Any final questions?
Well, Ali, there seems to be a lot of people that first of all want to join your tribe.
Oh.
So I think that
I'll set one up very, very shortly after this.
There's a lot of questions about SEPA direct debit top-up coming back to Germany.
I don't know what you mean. Sorry.
Yeah, this question is from xdevs23.
Okay, I still don't know.
xdevs23, if you want to elaborate a little bit more on together, that would be great. Then we can help you out there. Other than that, people want to know a little bit more about your shared goal.
My shared goal, my common goal?
Yeah, your common goal.
Well, my common goal is to make the world a better place by creating a bank that brings diversity to a very traditional sector. I think it is very important to have diversity in the banking sector. We saw 10 years ago what happens when we don't have diversity. And I think I've donated my fair share of money to make this happen. On that note, one final question?
One final question.
Make it
This
good.
question is from Meko or Meko. Sorry, I'm from Australia. What happens if multiple people create a goal for the same IBAN?
Well, then that IBAN is a very lucky IBAN because it will get more money from more people. Cool. So, I bet the one question on everybody's mind is, how can I get it? How can I get this beautiful app that I've just seen? Well, as with bunq v1, we're going to do something very special because it is such a huge change. We want to make sure we absolutely hit the nail on its head and give you the best experience possible. And so we have decided to launch, as of tonight, a public beta to a very select number of bunq users. We have 100 iPhone slots available and 100 Android slots. If you want to be one of the lucky persons that gets to experience this app first, and if you want to help fellow bunkers to improve their experience, keep an eye on Together and on your mailbox because we will be mailing you a link where you can sign up. Hurry up because it's first come, first serve, and knowing the enthusiasm of our users, I think you really need to pay attention. On that note, I hope you've enjoyed all of the amazing things we have shown tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Thank you.